Hey, second graders. Hope you guys are just having the best, wonderful Wednesday so far. I miss you guys, but I know you guys have been working so hard and have been having some good days, and we're getting into some fun stuff. Well, we've been doing fun things always. Learning's always fun, right? But today and this week, I'm really looking forward to what we're doing. So for reading, we have reading, writing, math, and science. For reading, you will choose one 20-minute activity. You have your usual Raz, Kids, ABC Mouse. And for reading, a suggested activity was that you could read Little Red Riding Hood or another fairy tale. So here's Little Red Riding Hood if you want to read that. Or you could also click here and go on Epic. Type in our class code. Mine's up here because I've gotten into it a lot, but it's CUK3038, and I put it right here too if you need it. But whatever book you're reading today, I want you to be thinking about the problem that's happening in that story and how you think the character is feeling at that time. Really pay attention to the problem and all the things that the author is doing to let you know a problem is happening. So go ahead and get started reading a book for about 20 minutes, 30 if you're feeling like you're up for more of a challenge, and meet me back here for writing. All right, welcome back for writing. Today you're going to be writing a narrative about a time that you solved a problem, just like Little Red Riding Hood did in the story if you read that today or in whatever book you read. All stories tend to have some kind of problem. So whenever you are writing your story, of course, like with all narratives, we plan the problem and the solution, and we take a page at the beginning to think about the characters, who else is in the story, and the setting. Now, don't forget, a narrative is a story you are telling about yourself. So you will see things like, I did this, but you might have some other characters involved. So make sure you have that beginning where you maybe talk about yourself a little bit, talk about other people in your story and the setting. The middle is where the big problem's happening, and the ending where the solution happens. Now, don't forget, whenever you are on your problem page, the middle, I want you to think, what were you thinking in that problem? Especially what were you feeling in that problem? Maybe what you were doing, share your actions when you had the problem. So add lots of details about that today. And when you're finished, you can do your print or cursive handwriting pages. So go ahead and think about a time where you had a problem. It could be big, it could be small, it could have happened a long time ago, it could have happened this week, it could happen this morning. But think of a time where you had to solve a problem. Go ahead and get thinking and get writing, and I'll meet you back here for math. All right, second graders, welcome back for math today. Today we will be doing arrays. So you're going to be watching this brain pop video to review it. We have talked about arrays, but this is just a little reminder. It's been a little while. And once that opens up, that should be good to go. It's taking some time. Go on an array hunt whenever you're done. It can be around your house. It can be outside if it's okay with mom and dad. And take a picture or draw a picture of 3 places you find arrays. So think about places where you would find rows of things. And if you're not finding any arrays inside or outside, maybe ask mom and dad to draw some for you. Make sure to tell them, like, maybe give me a bit of a challenge. Not just 2 rows, maybe try 3 rows. Or not just 2 columns, maybe 3 or 4 or even 5 columns. But ask mom and dad to draw 3 arrays for you. And if they're not sure what an array is, maybe have them watch this arrays video. And again, if you do need to log in, it is Park Hill 2020. So when I click log in, I don't think you need to actually, but if you do, it is Park Hill 2020, Park Hill, oh, it's kicking me off. Park Hill 2020 and Park Hill 20, but it will work for you. So then when you are finished with that, you can go on to some fluency practice. You could play the game odd or even with someone, or get on Greg Tang for about 10 minutes. So go ahead and do that math activity, get some practice in on Greg Tang or with odd or even, and I'll meet you back here for a science challenge. All right, welcome back for science, second graders. Today you have a really cool video you're going to watch. It's called Creatures with Amazing Armor. You will click on this. I'm not going to open it because it plays right away and it gets loud. But you are going to watch this video. It's about 11 minutes long, and it shares with you animals that have built-in armor of some kind. And the reason you're watching this is because you're going to be thinking in your head, If I were an animal, what kind of armor would I want to have? Or if I already were an animal with armor, would I add another animal's armor to make me even safer, to keep me even more protected from danger? So go ahead and pause the video, go and click to slide 4 and watch the video of the animals. Meet me back here for your challenge. All right, welcome back for your challenge. Today you are under attack. You are an animal under attack. Create your own suit of armor using animal body parts. What about this animal shield makes it good for defense? Now, when they say animal shield, they're meaning the body parts. What does it feel like? What is it made of? You may have more than one form of defense. So again, you can use more than one animal's defense whenever you create your own. So what you are going to do is you're going to have a page just like yesterday, except instead of creating a shelter, you're creating an animal suit of armor. So go ahead and draw an animal. Maybe pick, you're kind of making up your own animal, but maybe start with an animal you know. Maybe if you wanted to start with a lobster, they do have their own armor kind of built in. And then you could add other animals' armors too. So you might be kind of making your own animal here. So you're going to draw and label the animal with its suit of armor. You're going to list the suits of armor. So like if I were to pick a lobster shell, I might say lobster shell, and then maybe let's say I added porcupine quills, I would put quills. So those are the 2 suits of armor that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to write lobster shell, I'm going to write quills, and I'm going to describe the properties. So for the lobster shell, it's red, it's rough, it's hard, and it's not flexible. But the porcupine quills, they're brown, they're pretty smooth, but they're sharp. They're hard, but they're kind of flexible. They bend a little bit. So you're going to do that for your own animal creation. And that is it for day 23. Keep up the amazing work, second graders. I can't wait to see what you create today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.